Almost the only sound as they bear him into the train, the hissing of steam from the locomotive. As the coffin goes forward, Mr. Randolph Churchill and Lady Churchill together walk towards the platform. Still and silent, the Pullman car attendants we see the coffin now as it enters the train for the last time. We shall not see it again after it's gone in. So the coffin has disappeared from our sight. The mourners go to the cars behind. The railway staff, the station master of Waterloo, driver Hurley, who was to drive the train, who drove Winston Churchill in his lifetime, Guard Horwell, the Royal Train Guard of the Southern Region, man who in the war carried urgent D-Day dispatches for Winston Churchill, as the railway say, by hand of guard safely to London. All these men are on duty today. And the doors of the funeral coach have been closed. Then nothing remains for a silent signal to be given on the platform of this still station, where still the locomotive hisses away at the end of the platform. So now the coffin has been made secure on the catafalque inside the funeral coach. We wait now for a signal to be given. It is the time when the train should be departing at this very moment. The station master stands watching. This is the railway's tribute. That this operation should be as quiet and as smooth as they can possibly make it. stand waiting for the signal to be given. And that is the signal to say that all is ready. The guard, a quiet lift of the green flag in his hand. With one signal from its whistle, smoothly and slowly, the locomotive Winston Churchill takes the funeral train away from platform 11 of Waterloo Station. And so the train steals out of Waterloo Station almost silently, faster and faster now, bearing Churchill to the place that he chose long ago for his burial in the countryside, 2 hours' journey away. The little station of Hamborough for Blenheim, 70 miles out of London on the Worcester line. In comparison with Waterloo, with all the splendours of London, a small, unimportant station with a few trains a day, and one that is soon, I believe, to be closed to passengers. This is the line along which the train will come. Mr. James, the station master, goes into his office. On the other side of it is a memory of the fact that this station has had its great days, a door long since boarded up, last used by the German Emperor when he came to Blenheim. When great people used to come in great numbers, they had a ceremonial exit from the station. But today, that will not be used. The coffin will be brought through the opening to the right of our picture by the white railing. The mourners will come through that white gate to the left, joining their cars behind yet another motor hearse, and coming away up this narrow roadway, leads through the fields, the trees and the hedgerows, up to the road that leads to the village of Blaydon. Just 2 miles away, where the lich gate of the church and the tower of the church can be seen through it on a winter's day. It's close by this church, in this churchyard, that the Spencer Churchills lie buried. Not in any lordly isolation, but buried with them down there, John Harry Adams and Percy Merry, and Kathleen Jones and William Partlet and John Abbott and Arthur Sawyer, and 2 little unnamed children, aged 6 and 7. The church itself is as simple and unpretentious as are the graves that lie by it. These, the graves of the Churchills. This, the grave of Winston Churchill. It lies next to the place where his mother, whom he said was to him like the evening star, is buried under those plants that grow. This is the cross of the grave of his father, Lord Randolph Churchill. And all this lies within sight of the monumental palace of Blenheim that a grateful sovereign gave to Winston Churchill's ancestor for his services to England. The huge house where Sir Winston said that he took 2 important decisions, to be born and to marry. And I did not regret either. Here as a boy he played. As a young man he took the train to Hanborough and a lift on the estate cart up to the palace. Here he returned in the days of his fame. Here they bring him today to lie forever. From the Hall of Kings, They bore him then, the greatest of all Englishmen, to the nations, the world's requiem at Bladen. Drop English earth on him beneath, to our sons and their sons bequeath his glories and our pride and grief at Bladen. For lion heart that lies below, that feared not toil, nor tears, nor foe, let the oak stand, though tempests blow at Bladen. So Churchill sleeps, yet surely wakes, old warrior, where the morning breaks on sunlit uplands, but the heart aches at Bladen.